Okay, all the lights on the wall are caused by the small flat mirrors coating the outside of the disco ball. So when a light that covers a large area of the disco ball is shined, it will reflect in all different directions.
Hi everyone, so for today's homemade instrument, I have two of the same wine glass in front of me. One's filled with more water, one's filled with less water. And if you've ever seen the movie Miss Congeniality, you will know what I'm doing. So by rubbing your finger around the rim of the glass, it makes a noise. So that's the one with more water, and with less water. So the one with more water has a lower pitch than the one with less water, and this is caused by the vibrations of your fingers, and when it reaches the natural frequency of the glass, the sound travels to your ears, and this is called acoustic resonance. And if I had different sized wine glasses, the tone would be different.
Hello, and welcome to Scientific Jeopardy! I'm your host, Camden Hamlin. Today we have a fascinating matchup, the classic babes versus nerds in the ultimate physics bowl. I'm looking forward to it. How about you? Describe a transverse wave in detail.
So transverse waves are similar to sine or cosine waves in like pre-calc or something, and they can occur on a string, on the surface of a liquid, or throughout a solid. And to find the wavelength of a transverse wave, you measure it from the crest to crest, and to find the amplitude, it's half the distance from the trough to the crest of the wave.
That's correct! What was a major flaw in the original telescope design?
The original telescope had a major flaw, and the flaw was that all the lenses were in a line, and that caused the image to become blurred as you got farther away from the telescope, because the lenses would pick up the indirect light coming off the objects that you were observing.
Correct. Correctamundo! Describe a longitudinal wave in detail.
Longitudinal waves are also known as eye waves, and a visual for this is like a slinky. So when the slinky is closer together, these are called compressions, and when they're farther apart, they're called refractions. And the compressions are like the crests of a longitudinal wave.
Correct. What two ways can be used to create magnification?
There are two objects that you can use to create a magnification effect. One is curved glass, and the other is a curved mirror, and both of them you basically focus all of the light coming from a large area onto the small area of your eye.
Way to go, pal! You did it! Give two examples of transverse waves and two examples of longitudinal waves.
So one example of a transverse wave is a light wave, and then the second example is like a wave at a Rockies game, like going like this is a transverse wave. And for longitudinal waves, the first example is an earthquake, and the second example is an explosion caused by P waves.
Good job, Alyssa! That's correct! How do you observe the colors used to create a light?
So, as I stated before, you can use a prism to see what colors are used to create the light that you see all around you, similar to like primary colors, which you learned in art class and stuff like that.
That's correct!
Alright.
Okay, we have a tie, so that means we go to the lightning round. Are the contestants ready? Yes. Yes. Okay. Where was Mr. Summers born?
South Carolina.
North Carolina.
Hey, we have a winner, Lucas Schaub. And as you can see, folks, science always wins. And we'll be here next time on the Physics Bowl Jeopardy. Babes versus nerds.